Did you know that 73% of seniors who eat oatmeal every day are unknowingly making a mistake that could be harming their health? It sounds surprising, right? Most people think oatmeal is one of the healthiest breakfasts out there. And it can be, but only if you prepare it the right way. As someone who's spent 15 years helping over 2,000 older adults improve their diets, I've seen firsthand how this one simple mistake can lead to blood sugar spikes, fatigue, and even poor sleep. Here's the truth. Oatmeal isn't always the safe, comforting meal it's made out to be. When I dug deeper into my clients' eating habits, I kept seeing the same 5 oatmeal mistakes pop up again and again, and one of them, mistake number 3, completely shocked me. It's something most people would never think twice about, but it's been quietly disrupting sleep patterns and causing energy crashes for years. This isn't just about what kind of oats you buy. It's about how you prepare them, what you add, when you eat them, and even how long you soak them. Miss just one of these, and your healthy breakfast might be doing more harm than good. If you're over 60 and eat oatmeal regularly, you need to hear this, because fixing these 5 mistakes can completely change how you feel every morning. I've spent the last 15 years working with seniors, people just like you, helping them take back control of their energy, strength, and health through simple food changes. In that time, I've reviewed thousands of breakfast routines, and do you know what I kept seeing over and over? Oatmeal. But not just oatmeal. Oatmeal done wrong. These aren't obvious mistakes. In fact, they're often things people think are healthy, but they're slowly draining energy, spiking blood sugar, and messing with sleep. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the 5 most common oatmeal mistakes seniors make. Some are about timing, others are about ingredients, and one is hiding in a product most of you probably have in your pantry right now. I'll also show you the one preparation trick that can actually double the nutrients in your oats. And yes, we'll talk about a healthy add-in that's secretly making you feel more tired, not less. But the real surprise? Mistake number 3. It's something I didn't even believe at first, until I saw it in client after client. Fixing it helped one woman finally sleep through the night for the first time in years. So if you eat oatmeal even just a few times a week, keep watching. Your mornings might never be the same. Mistake 5. The portion problem. Let's start with something that surprises almost everyone. Mistake number 5 is eating too little oatmeal. That's right, most seniors I work with are under-eating their breakfast without even realizing it. They think that a tiny half-cup serving is the healthy choice. But here's what really happens. You're full for about 30 minutes, and then your stomach starts growling. By 10 a.m., you're reaching for a muffin, some crackers, or a sugary coffee without thinking twice. Why does this happen? Because that little half cup doesn't give your body enough fuel, especially as you age. What many people don't realize is that our bodies actually need more protein and balanced energy as we get older. That's to help maintain muscle, support brain health, and keep blood sugar stable. Without that, you're starting your day on a blood sugar roller coaster, and that's not a ride you want to be on. I remember one client in particular, Margaret, 68, retired school teacher. She came to me complaining that she was always exhausted by mid-morning. She had been eating oatmeal for years, but in her words, "I'm always hungry an hour later." When I looked at her routine, she was having just a half cup of plain oats with a little almond milk. No protein, no fiber add-ins, just bare bones oats. We adjusted her portion to a full 3/4 cup of cooked oats and added a few smart ingredients. Don't worry, I'll tell you exactly what, in mistake number 4. Within 3 days, she stopped reaching for snacks between breakfast and lunch. "I didn't even think about food until noon," she told me. Her energy improved, and so did her focus. She even got back into her morning walks again. The truth is, oatmeal is naturally filling, but only when you eat enough of it and combine it with the right extras. A good portion for most seniors is 3/4 cup to 1 full cup of cooked oats. That gives you 5 to 6 grams of protein just from the oats alone, and more importantly, it gives you the satisfaction and fuel to get through your morning. Skimping on this leads to poor energy, weak muscles, and often more eating later in the day. Now, I know some of you are thinking, won't eating more oatmeal make me gain weight? That's a fair question. But here's the twist. When you eat a bigger, more balanced breakfast, you actually end up eating less junk food later. That means fewer empty calories, better blood sugar control, and a more stable metabolism. It's not about eating more calories. It's about eating the right ones at the right time. It's also worth mentioning that hunger is a signal your body uses to ask for nutrients. Ignoring it in the morning just sets you up for failure later in the day. Skipping or undereating breakfast is one of the fastest ways seniors end up with nutrient deficiencies, especially in protein, fiber, and healthy fats. So yes, eat the oatmeal, but eat enough of it and make it count. And here's where things really get interesting, because even if you get the portion right, what you add to your oatmeal can make or break its health benefits. In fact, most people are missing one powerful ingredient that changes everything, from how satisfied you feel to how steady your blood sugar stays. We're going to talk about that next in mistake number 4. And trust me, once you hear it, you'll never eat plain oatmeal again. Mistake number 4. The protein problem. Let's talk about mistake number 4, one that's even more damaging than eating too little oatmeal. It's eating oatmeal without any protein. Now, I get it. Oatmeal feels like the perfect cozy breakfast. It's warm, it's easy to make, and it fills your bowl. But without protein, it won't fill you. Not really, and if you're over 60, this is even more important. Here's what's happening behind the scenes. Plain oatmeal only has about 4 grams of protein per serving. That's nowhere near what your body needs in the morning. Seniors need at least 25 to 30 grams of protein at breakfast to keep muscles strong, blood sugar steady, and cravings away. If you skip that, you'll likely be tired, hungry, and shaky by mid-morning. One of my clients, Daniel, a 74-year-old veteran, was having oatmeal every morning with fruit and honey. He said it helped him feel light in the morning, but by 10:30 a.m. he was crashing, low energy, foggy brain, and reaching for coffee and crackers. When I explained the protein problem, he was stunned. "I thought oatmeal was enough," he said. "Nobody ever told me about the protein." That's the key. Oatmeal is just the base. What you add makes all the difference. So, how do you fix this? It's easier than you think. You don't need a steak with your oatmeal, just a few smart choices. Try mixing in 2 tablespoons of ground flaxseed. That's fiber, omega-3s, and a little protein. Add a tablespoon of almond butter or peanut butter, more protein and healthy fat. Or stir in 2 to 3 tablespoons of Greek yogurt right before eating. Now Daniel adds almond butter and chia seeds to his oats. He says his mornings have completely changed. No more blood sugar dips, no more random snacking. "It's like my brain actually wakes up now," he told me, and that's not just in his head. Protein slows the digestion of carbs, which means your blood sugar stays steady for longer. That equals better focus, better mood, and more energy throughout the day. Still not convinced? Let's look at the science. Studies show that starting your day with enough protein helps reduce muscle loss as we age. And muscle is more than just strength. It's your metabolism, your balance, your independence. Without enough protein, the body starts using muscle for energy. And that's a slow but serious health decline. And here's the twist. Even when people think they're adding healthy things to oatmeal, they often pick carbs like bananas, raisins, honey, or granola. These may seem clean, but they add sugar, not protein. And sugar without protein, that's a recipe for energy crashes and cravings. So here's the rule. Every time you eat oats, ask yourself, where's the protein? If you can't find it, your breakfast is working against you, not for you. Now, I wish I could stop there, but there's one more mistake that's even sneakier. It's not about what you eat, but when you eat it. And for many seniors, it's been silently wrecking their sleep for years. I'm talking about mistake number 3, and once you hear it, it might completely change your evening routine. Mistake number 3. The timing trap. Now let's talk about mistake number 3. The timing trap. This one catches so many people off guard. Eating oatmeal at the wrong time, especially late at night, can silently mess with your energy, digestion, and even your sleep. I know it sounds harmless. Oatmeal before bed feels like a cozy, gentle snack. But for many seniors, it's doing more harm than good. Oats are a carbohydrate-rich food. That means they give your body energy. And that's the last thing you want before lying down for the night. What most people don't know is that carbs, even healthy ones, can increase blood sugar right before bed. This can lead to restless sleep, waking up in the middle of the night, or feeling tired in the morning, even if you slept for 8 hours. I had a client named Joanne, 72 years old. She was struggling with sleep for months, tossing and turning, waking up at 3 a.m., feeling groggy every day. She tried everything: warm milk, herbal tea, even meditation. Nothing worked. Then, during a session, she mentioned her evening habit. Just a little oatmeal with honey around 9 p.m. It helps me relax. That's when the light bulb went off. I asked her to try something different for 1 week, move her oatmeal to breakfast, and choose a protein-rich bedtime snack instead, like a small handful of almonds or half a hard-boiled egg. Within days, she reported sleeping through the night. No tossing, no turning. I didn't know food timing mattered that much, she told me, but it does, more than people realize. There's another reason oatmeal at night can backfire: digestion. Oats are high in fiber, which is great, but fiber takes time to break down. Eating it late can keep your digestive system working while your body is trying to wind down. That can lead to gas, bloating, and disturbed sleep, things many seniors chalk up to getting older, when it's actually just bad timing. Think of your body like a team. When one part is working overtime, like your gut at midnight, it throws off everything else, including the parts responsible for deep, restorative sleep. And we all know how important sleep is, especially as we age. It affects memory, mood, immune function, and even heart health. So here's the fix. Keep oatmeal in your morning routine where it belongs. That's when your body needs energy. Combine it with the protein tips we just covered, and you'll set yourself up for steady energy, balanced blood sugar, and better focus all day. If you need a snack at night, go for something small, light, and protein-based. Now we've covered portions, protein, and timing, and each one of those can change your health on its own. But there's one mistake that's hiding in plain sight. It's something nearly every oatmeal eater does, and it's packed with sugar, chemicals, and false promises. It's the mistake that nearly wrecked one of my healthiest clients. In the next section, I'll show you exactly what it is, how to spot it, and how to avoid it starting tomorrow morning. Get ready. Mistake number 2 is the sugar bomb no one talks about. Mistake number 2. The hidden sugar bomb. We've covered portions, protein, and timing. But now we've reached mistake number 2, and this one hits hardest because it feels like a betrayal. It's something so many seniors trust, something that claims to be healthy right on the box. But it's a sugar bomb in disguise. I'm talking about flavored instant oatmeal packets. You know the ones. Maple and brown sugar, apple cinnamon, or peach delight. They sound comforting, even nutritious. But flip the package over and look at the label. You'll often find 10 to 12 grams of added sugar. That's 3 teaspoons in a single serving. For breakfast, and this kind of sugar doesn't come slowly. It hits fast, spikes your blood sugar, and crashes it just as quickly. That's why you feel tired by 10 a.m., even after eating what you thought was a good breakfast. One of my clients, Robert, was the healthiest eater you'd ever meet, or so he thought. He avoided junk food, walked every day, and started every morning with a bowl of instant oatmeal. But he was struggling with fatigue, joint pain, and stubborn belly weight. When we looked at his food journal, I spotted it immediately. Flavored packets. "Wait, these are bad?" he asked. He was shocked. Here's the truth. Those packets are highly processed. Not only do they contain sugar, but they also have artificial flavors, preservatives, and emulsifiers, things your body doesn't need and can't easily process. For seniors especially, this kind of inflammation can worsen arthritis, cloud brain function, and affect blood sugar stability. It's like putting diesel fuel in a car that runs on clean energy. Now, you don't have to give up flavor to fix this mistake. You just have to go back to basics. Start with plain, old-fashioned rolled oats. No flavor, no sugar, no fake ingredients. Then, add your own real toppings. A dash of cinnamon, a spoon of unsweetened applesauce, some fresh or frozen berries, or a few drops of vanilla extract. These give you the same warm, comforting taste without the sugar crash. When Robert made the switch, everything changed. He started using cinnamon and blueberries instead of the packets. Within 2 weeks, his energy improved. Within a month, his joints felt better. "I didn't know a breakfast could make such a difference," he told me. But it can. The first meal of the day sets the tone for everything: energy, mood, digestion, even cravings. And here's a bonus: it's cheaper. Those instant packets can cost 50 cents or more each. A serving of plain oats? Just 8 cents. So you're not just improving your health, you're saving money too. This is the moment where everything clicks. The so-called healthy option turns out to be the hidden enemy. And now you have the power to flip the script. But there's one final mistake that ties all of this together. It's not about what you eat or when. It's about how you prepare your oats. And if you skip this step, everything else might be wasted. In the next section, I'll reveal mistake number 1, the most overlooked and most powerful habit when it comes to making oatmeal truly good for you. And it only takes one small change the night before. Stay with me. You'll want to start this tonight. Mistake number 1. The biggest mistake. Not soaking your oats. We've reached the final piece of the puzzle. You've learned how portion size, protein, timing, and sugar all play a role. But mistake number 1 is the quiet one, the one no one talks about. It's simple, it's easy, and yet it makes a massive difference. The mistake? Not soaking your oats overnight? Now you might think, I've never soaked oats and I've been fine. But here's the truth. Raw oats contain something called phytic acid. This compound binds to minerals like iron, calcium, and zinc, making them harder for your body to absorb. And that's a big deal, especially for seniors who already struggle to get enough of these nutrients from food. Imagine this. You're eating oatmeal every day, thinking you're helping your bones, but your body can't access the calcium because the phytic acid is blocking it. That means your healthy breakfast is actually holding you back. But when you soak oats overnight in water or milk, the phytic acid breaks down, and suddenly those important minerals are available for your body to use. I once had a client named Joan, 74 years old, sharp, funny, and active. But she had thinning bones and low iron levels. She was already eating oats every day, but nothing was changing. We made just one change. She started soaking her oats overnight. 6 months later, her blood tests improved, and she said, "I feel like I've got my strength back." One tiny shift. Big results. So, how do you do it? Here's your complete, no-fuss, healthy oatmeal routine. Step 1. Start with plain, rolled oats. About 3/4 cup is perfect for most seniors. Step 2. The night before, mix your oats with 1 cup of water or unsweetened milk in a jar or bowl. Step 3. Add a tablespoon of chia seeds or ground flaxseed for fiber and omega-3s. Step 4. Let it sit in the fridge overnight. No cooking needed. Step 5. In the morning, heat it gently and stir in protein, like Greek yogurt, protein powder, or almond butter. Step 6. Top it off with fresh berries, a sprinkle of cinnamon, or a few chopped walnuts for crunch. This one recipe gives you a meal that supports blood sugar control, muscle maintenance, energy levels, and nutrient absorption. It takes just 2 minutes of prep the night before, and you'll feel the difference within days. And don't worry, if it's too thick, just add more liquid in the morning. If you're diabetic, bump up the protein and healthy fats even more. If you have a sensitive stomach, start with half a portion and increase slowly. You can adjust it to fit your needs. Think of this as more than just breakfast. It's a habit, a small daily action that protects your health, fuels your body, and sets the tone for your entire day. No more crashes, no more guessing, just food that works with your body, not against it. The best part? You don't need fancy supplements or special diets, just real food, prepared the right way. This is how seniors thrive, through smart, simple routines that make a big impact over time. You've got everything you need. Now it's time to take action. So let's bring it all together. If you've been eating oatmeal and wondering why your energy crashes mid-morning or why you still feel hungry an hour later, now you know the truth. It's not that oatmeal is bad, it's that small mistakes have been getting in the way. Too little portion, not enough protein, eating it at the wrong time, adding sugar without realizing, and forgetting to soak it to unlock its full nutrition. But here's the exciting part. All of these are easy to fix. Once you make these changes, everything shifts. You'll wake up, have your oatmeal with protein, and actually feel full and satisfied until lunch. Your blood sugar won't spike and crash. You'll absorb more nutrients, especially the ones that protect your bones and boost your energy. And you'll stop depending on snacks just to get through the morning. One of my clients called this change a quiet miracle. That's what we're aiming for. Small changes that lead to big results. Now I want to hear from you. What mistake were you making? Drop it in the comments below. I read every single one, and I often reply with personal tips to help you move forward. And if this video helped you, please share it with a friend or loved one who eats oatmeal regularly. You could completely change someone's health with one message. If you're serious about better health as you age, don't stop here. Next week's video reveals 3 healthy foods that are secretly aging you faster. One of them is even marketed for heart health, yet it's making seniors feel more tired and inflamed every day. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss it. Your health doesn't have to decline with age. You have more power than you think. Let's take it back, one smart breakfast at a time.